Okay. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. My name's Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach, a self-esteem development fanatic, starting with my own. And our whole goal every morning is to help you go further, faster, with less effort. This weekend's Kaizen Academy is going to be amazing. It is going to be a life changer if you are an entrepreneur. The last class, Prospects on Demand, Part 1, I think we finally got all the homework assignments back out, but this next one is going to be a whole nother level. This whole week, we've been covering personality types to get you ready for the Kaizen Academy this weekend. As a matter of fact, if you join the entire academy, which is less than a cup of coffee a day, and I mean a cheap cup of coffee, you hear me? You are going to get a worksheet that allows you to address all the 4 personality types in the way that they want to be addressed. I'm going to give you phrases. It's like a little cheat sheet you can keep on your phone, right? I'm going to give you phrases that allow you to present to each personality type. I'm going to give you phrases to avoid for each personality type. And then on top of all of that, I'm going to give you the phrases that allow you to upsell each personality type. So if y'all ready, we're going to get it. Make sure you inbox me, or you can click on my profile link and you can click on the link to join this week's class. Good morning, everybody. Rita B, Rochelle. Okay, my man Alan Harmon in the house. Dennis is up in here. Christia, I'm glad you made it on time this morning, Queen. I like that. Mama Mahassan is in the house. My man Coach Flono is up in here. This morning we're talking about summer personalities, y'all. Share this with an entrepreneur who needs it, because like I explained on Monday, you would think that the best thing that you need to know about your business, and when you're trying to sell somebody, because sales is life, right? We know that we have unlimited income potential because we have the ability to solve unlimited problems. And goodness knows there are unlimited problems to solve in this crazy world we live in, right? But check it out. What's the most important thing about that sales process, right? Is it having the most incredible offer? Well, that helps. Is it having an attractive personality? That helps. Is it being beautiful? Definitely don't hurt, right? But check it out. The most important part about you being able to present is you understanding the language of the person you're talking to. My mentor always talks about, before he does a speaking engagement, he always does a needs assessment. That's free game for you. Like we give you free game every single morning. That's a free bar for you. You want to do a needs assessment. Well, check it out. How do you instantly know the needs of the person you're dealing with at any given time? A big clue is their personality type. A big clue is their personality type. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. The way I broke it down on Monday, y'all, I was explaining to him, right? I was like, hey, check it out. If I'm off in Brazil, it's the most important thing that I have an incredible way for them to make money, and that the compensation plan, the compensation is just incredible. Is that the most thing? Is it the most important part that I have a product or a service that they love? None of that hurts. But the most important thing, y'all, is that I know how to speak Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't speak Portuguese, they don't hear nothing I'm saying anyway. Does that make sense to somebody out there? I really hope it does, because if it does, you are about to enjoy today's training. If you missed yesterday's training on the spring personality, I highly suggest you go to Millionaire Minded TV and check that thing out, because this whole week we've been covering this. So this morning we're talking about summer personalities, right? Does anybody remember what phrase helps you motivate a summer? Does anybody remember that? What phrase helps you motivate a summer? I'm going to teach you how to deal with all these objections that summers have, that summers will give you. I'm going to teach you, because there are 8 different objections. You know, if you're in the Kaizen Academy, you knew that already, right? Well, I'm going to cover 3 or 4 or 5 of them. We're going to see how many we have a chance to get to this morning. But you got to speak their language, Rita B. Let them know you got to speak their language. So does anybody remember, what is the phrase that you use to speak to a summer personality that automatically connects with their feelings? Does anybody remember? Anybody remember? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what phrase you use? Let me see it in the comments. What phrase do you use to connect with any summer personality off the bat? You know, if you don't use a phrase like this, then you're gonna lose them almost instantly. Anybody remember? Anybody remember? Let me see what y'all got. Let me see what y'all got. We're gonna have lots of fun. That's close. That's close. Chanel said, "I got you," and she keeps typing it in. First, I thought you were saying you got me on the Kaizen Academy. It's a fun time. It's a party time. Chanel is pretty close. Chanel is pretty close. But just like I gave Jamal yesterday, I try to stay away from the slang because slang sounds like it's one size fits all, and there's no empathy in slang. You know what I mean? It's fun. I see where y'all are going with this. You're going to have so much fun with us. Check it out. Before you get to all of the fun stuff, what you want to say is, I get it. I get it, right? They say, I don't want to sit through this long training. You say, I get it. You know, you got to be quick. You got to talk really fast. Don't make them wait, right? If they don't want to sit in Saturday's training, you're like, I get it. We don't want to be bored, but you're going to meet a lot of new people and that'll be exciting, right? Bars. That's how you talk to a summer personality. Because as you see in my emoji, they're in that Chiron. Summer personalities are the socializer, just like fall personalities are the analyzer, just like winter personalities are the organizers. They're going to get things done. They're going to demand results, right? Just like spring personalities are the empathizer. Summer personalities are the socializer. Listen, what you got to remember about a summer personality is that they want to have fun. Can anybody think of any cartoon characters or any famous television characters throughout history that have been summer personalities? Anybody got anything for me? While y'all are thinking of your best cartoon characters, movie characters that were summer personalities, I'm going to give you some of the strengths of a summer personality, right? Check it out. They don't get discouraged. Do you hear me? You know you're dealing with a summer personality when they don't get discouraged. Can you hear me? These are born promoters, right? They never met a stranger. They're always meeting people. Summer personalities make great leaders because they are action people. Summer personalities are action people. You hear me? So that makes them incredible leaders because they just want to get it done. You hear me? Hey, that's right. Yeah, Fresh Prince was a summer. Bugs Bunny was a summer. Roadrunner was a summer. Smurfette was a summer. Y'all got it. I'm not sure if Popeye was a summer. Let me think about that for a minute. Cedric the Entertainer is a summer personality all day, right? What about Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon, right? He want to go out and shoot some people, right? Fill out the reports later and then ask questions. That's a summer personality. So speaking of Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon, what are some challenges of the summer personality? Well, they don't listen, right? They don't listen. They just have to talk. They will never follow up. That's another challenge you're going to have with a summer personality. Why don't they follow up, y'all? Because they're busy meeting new people. Am I right? They have an extreme lack of focus, right? I can be in a live workshop, right? And I'll be like, all my summers, raise your hand. And nobody's going to raise their hand. You know why? Because they ain't listening. They cracking jokes to the table beside them. You know what I mean? They over here commenting on how they love her earrings. You get what I mean? Now, they aren't being rude. You get what I'm saying? But it's just their mind is running 200 miles an hour in 200 different directions at the same time. Everybody else just thinks way too slow for them. That's right. They having way too much fun. You get what I mean? Share this with somebody who is a summer personality right now, because I'm taking this off my Facebook. You're only going to be able to find it on YouTube. But here are some famous characters besides Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. What about SpongeBob? SpongeBob SquarePants, straight summer personality. Y'all remember that? What about Dory from Finding Nemo? Y'all remember Dory? Everybody got kids. Y'all remember Dory? No memory, talking fast as a speed reader. You get what I mean? That was a straight summer personality. Who from Sesame Street? Yeah, I took it to Sesame Street. Who from Sesame Street was a summer? Can anybody guess? Who was a summer on Sesame Street? yeah. Who was a summer from Sesame Street? Can anybody guess what Dennis Thicklin is? Can anybody guess Dennis Thicklin's personality? That's right. Okay, I'm glad, Miss Connor, you're starting to notice these personality types. You know, maybe I'll do a whole Kaizen Academy on how to deal with our children that are different personalities. Crystal said Big Bird. Okay. Elmo was not on Sesame Street, Chanel. We need to get some PBS in your life. Elmo was not on Sesame. Is Elmo on Sesame Street? If y'all keep on saying it, I think Elmo, first of all, I believe Elmo was probably more of a spring personality. Y'all feel like Elmo was because I feel like Elmo was a straight hugger. What about Ernie? Maybe I need some more Sesame Street in my life. Young Coco somewhere like, I told you. Yeah, I would say Ernie. I would say Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster was a straight summer. Yeah, Shiz. Cookie Monster, dog. Hey, happy birthday to my man Shiz Shields. Shiz Shields in the house. Y'all make sure y'all tell him happy birthday. All right, so let's run through some of these objections. When a summer says these things to you, what do you want to say, right? What do you want to say? Yeah, Cookie Monster was a summer. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right, so let's get it. Yeah, happy birthday to the homie Shiz. That's right. All right, so check it out. I don't have the money, or it's not in my budget. Y'all know that's a popular one out here in these streets today because everybody's poor, right? So what do you say when a summer says that? Hey, I get it. It's no fun losing money, right? You see how I did that? It's no fun losing money because they all about fun, right? Would you like to know how we can make it back and have a lot of fun doing it? That's what you say to a summer who gives you the money objection. What about I'm not a salesman? I don't like sales, but they're a straight summer personality. I get it. It's no fun being a pushy salesman. So what if we focused on the fun parts instead of all of the normal, boring sales stuff? You know what I mean? Now they like, what are the fun parts? See that? We right back in the conversation like we left something. You know what I mean? Conversation, not confrontation. See, conversation is where minds change. Confrontation is a waste of everybody's time. You get what I mean? You never argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who's who. Believe it or not, y'all, I'm giving you a whole emotional intelligence training disguised as personality types. You know, there are 5 elements to emotional intelligence, and maybe we'll get to this in a later training, right? But first, it's knowing how to recognize your own emotions. Hopefully, Cynthia's out there. You know what I mean? We were talking about this yesterday, and I sent a bunch of you the feeling wheel, right? The second one is being able to manage your emotions. The third one is being able to recognize emotions in other people. The fourth one is being able to manage those relationships. And then the fifth one is knowing how to motivate yourself towards your goals. Now, that's a whole separate training. We'll get to that eventually. But I want you to understand that being able to recognize these emotions in yourself is a huge part of emotional intelligence. You get what I mean? And being able to recognize them in other people is going to change your whole life. Being able to recognize what they're dealing with. What is their personality type? Conversation instead of confrontation. Does that make sense, y'all? All right, so what if they give you the I have no time objection? What if they tell you I have no time? Right? I get it. It's no fun being a pushy salesperson with your limited time. What if we just focused on the fun parts? You see that? Corey, like, that's exactly what she said. All right, I'm not a people person. What if a Summer says that to you? What if a Summer said, I'm not a people person? Well, first of all, that would never happen. That was a trick. That is one objection you will never hear from a Summer. Do you hear me? You will never hear that from a Summer personality. If they say that, that's your first clue. That ain't no Summer right there. Millionaires, listen to me. When people first get involved in entrepreneurship, they're usually going to have some of their best success. This is why it's important for you to get everybody cracking. You know what I mean? As soon as possible. Because when they first join, they're talking to all of their warm market. They're talking to everybody they already have rapport with. They're talking to everybody who already trusts them. But as we mature as entrepreneurs, we're going to have to teach people to establish rapport. This is why this weekend's class is so important, because I'm going to teach you instant steps for establishing trust virtually instantly. I'm going to teach you how to instantly erase their skepticism. Mark my words. You're going to use this stuff the rest of your life. You're going to use this on prospects. You're going to use this on your significant other. You hear me? This is game-changing. Y'all know in this big book about entrepreneurship, it says with all you're getting, make sure you get understanding. I'm going to tell you, y'all, for less than a cup of coffee a day, your whole life's going to change this weekend. Saturday at 7 p.m. If you can't be there Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, don't trip. We'll give you the replay. You know, you'll have the replay for a full 7 days if you just do the one class. It's like $20 or something, 20 something dollars. And if you do the entire academy, then you'll have the replay forever. I'm going to give you a worksheet until Thursday, until $10 to take the one class. But I want you to understand that if you join the entire academy, which is what we're trying to get you to do, we're trying to keep you from suffering needlessly as an entrepreneur. You know, my mission is to extend the life expectancy of the entrepreneur. I think it is tragic that so many businesses go out of business so quickly. We're going to do something about it. And that's what the Kaizen Academy is all about. And so if you join the entire academy, I'm going to give you a worksheet that gives you phrases to avoid, phrases to present with, and phrases that allow you to upsell each personality type. And you'll be able to keep it right there in your phone. Some of y'all are going to make it your screensaver on your phone because you're really getting how life-changing it is to talk to people in their language instead of keep talking to people in your own. If I'm so wise, why do I keep talking to people in Brazil in English? That don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? So I hope this was helpful for you. Tomorrow we're going to cover winner personalities. You know, if you did the last class, then make sure you turn in your homework. I feel like we got to almost everybody. Boy, y'all was working me, but I ain't mad. Was the homework you turned in helpful, y'all? Did my responses help? Yeah. If you ready for Kai, hey, let them know, babe. That's right. That's exactly right. Oh, good, Demita. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Was the homework helpful? Was the homework helpful? Call in now, y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Hey, appreciate that, D Money. Appreciate that, D Money. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's affirmation time, y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. The two most powerful yet shortest words in the whole English language. I am. I am. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I know it's going to feel weird, but let me tell you what's crazy. They call us crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. Y'all ready? All right, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and grateful